Here's your First Warn Weather Forecast First, sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
Well, good afternoon. Chief Meteorologist Candace King with you. I am down in DeKalb County. We've had some pretty nice weather, even though it has been fairly dry, but we're going to talk about why. I'm sitting here in the tractor in just a bit, but let's get you to that warm forecast. It has been a warm one out there this afternoon as temperatures today have made it into the mid and upper 70s. A couple of spots even reaching the low 80s. 82 right now in Dixon, 78 currently in Rockford, 77 in Freeport, and 79 our temperature down in Rochelle. We have had an abundance of sunshine out there for this afternoon, but you see some of that cloud cover there just off to the northwest. That is the leading edge of some cooler air that'll settle in later tonight. Brings us a small chance that we may see a shower or two. As we go through this evening, we'll maintain those clear skies. Cloud cover increases after sunset. We'll time out some of that rain and have a look at that windy weekend forecast, all coming up in just a bit.
Right now at 5, a Rockford man's found guilty. The attempted murder verdict after a robbery attempt.
Plus, Rockford residents have a new way to receive federal aid, the opening of a FEMA disaster recovery center.
And a refugee group working together in the community. Their efforts to be able to call Rockford home.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Wendell Edwards. We thank you for being here. Tonight, a Rockford man is found guilty after being charged with attempted murder.
Austin Fowler faces up to 50 years in prison. A jury convicted the 31-year-old this week. Police say Fowler was one of 2 men involved in a robbery on 7th Street in May of 2023. The men approached a vehicle and demanded items from a man in a parked car. When that driver tried to drive away, he was shot multiple times. Police identified Fowler from surveillance video by the shoes he was wearing before arresting him on June 2nd at a home on Marshall Street. Fowler faces up to 50 years in prison. He is due back in court October 8th.
Tonight, Winnebago County residents can apply for federal aid in person. FEMA has opened a disaster recovery center at Forest City Church on Alpine Road. It is in response to the severe storms and flooding back in July. Any uninsured or underinsured renters or homeowners could be eligible for aid. And that aid can cover a wide variety of needs, including temporary housing, rental assistance, and moving costs. Child care and health care costs can also be covered, plus items like furniture and appliance damaged by storms. One representative says other organizations will be available at the center too.
Folks can come in to receive assistance from FEMA, the U.S. Small Business Administration, and also talk to specialists from the state of Illinois. For the case of FEMA assistance, folks can come in to apply. They can also come in to visit FEMA again if they've already applied for assistance but they have questions, or they want to upload documentation or receive help with appeal, or just get their questions answered.
The Disaster Recovery Center is open Monday through Saturday. Now, FEMA says it doesn't know how long the center will be open. You can find a list of the hours, though, on our website, mystateline.com.
The Rockford Police Department's hiring new entry-level officers. Today they held a recruitment event at Rockford University. They're looking for people dedicated to the Rockford community who have a passion for serving and helping others. They're also launching a new tuition reimbursement program for RU grads. Any graduates who work 5 years with the RPD can receive $10,000 in student loan reimbursements.
It's important for us to recruit in the community that we are working in and recruiting in because Rockford University, these students are, some of them are natives of Rockford, but some of them are not. So we would like to help facilitate making Rockford their home.
Hiring applications close October 31st. RPD says applications will then open back up next spring. Thousands of refugees from the Democratic Republic of Congo are finding a new home here in the Forest City. 2 community members are helping those refugees with the transition. Eyewitness News reporter Blake Dietz met with them today. Blake, how are they making a difference?
Yeah, Wendell, Mimi, Mustafa Abdal knows the hardship of being a refugee. He fled from Baghdad, Iraq 15 years ago. Now in Rockford, he's helping Congolese and other refugees with anything from job applications to finding English classes. One of the first people he helped was Muloko Delphine, a Congolese refugee who now teaches at Lincoln Middle School and helps Abdal assist other refugees. He says he wants to be an example for others following a similar path as him.
And they decided to say no. United States does not really discriminate. And can you see the example for Mr. Muloko from the refugee camp? You know, refugee camp is like a jungle, but from a refugee camp, and then right now he is a teacher. So it means it depends on what you do. You need to just be committed.
More on what MULOCO is doing to help fellow refugees and how you at home can help, coming up in the full story at 6. Wendell.
Blake, we'll see you then. Tonight, the YMCA of Rock River Valley is celebrating Hispanic heritage. It's holding an event tonight in the lobby of the Riverfront location that kicks off in just a few minutes at 5:30. Local artists and performers from the community will provide entertainment. The event is free to the public, and we're going to have more on the event coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 9 and 10.
Electric vehicle drivers are getting new locations to charge their cars across the state. Today, Governor Pritzker and the Department of Natural Resources announced new chargers being installed at state parks. That includes a future charging station at Shabana Lake in DeKalb and Starved Rock State Park. The 40 chargers are a donation from EV Box. These chargers will be free for public use. It's part of the DNR's Climate Action Plan, aiming for zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. In a statement, Illinois' Lieutenant Governor said, "We know the future is electric, and we're committed to making sustainable transportation more accessible, not just for Illinois residents, but for visitors, too."
A Rockford nonprofit receives a donation from Hard Rock Casino Rockford to continue its work here in the community. Today, Hard Rock presented a $1,000 check to the Northwest Community Center. The funds will go towards its Pancakes and Pianos fundraiser happening later this month on October 26th. The NWCC says this donation will be a huge help to continue the service it provides to the community.
Tremendous impact on the programming that we have here. It's going to help further our mission, which is to provide a place for the local community to gather, learn, and actually be social.
The Northwest Community Center has been serving Rockford for 76 years. Each year, it supports more than 15,000 children and adults in the community.
Still to come, the fighting between Israel and Lebanon continues to escalate.
Today's attack says President Biden continues to consider sanctions on Iran.
And coming up at 6, RSV vaccinations are available this month, the new way to stay protected from a serious respiratory illness.
We are down on the farm here in northern DeKalb County. We're going to talk about if the weather will continue, at least the dry conditions, to finish up some harvesting heading into the weekend. That's all coming up in your most trusted forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Mimi Murphy, Wendell Edwards, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Today, Israel says Hezbollah has fired over 100 missiles into the country.
That comes as Israel is retaliating with airstrikes and soldiers on the ground. Robert Sherman has the latest from that region.
It is a very active situation here in the Middle East, particularly along the Israeli-Lebanese border. Here where we're standing right now in northern Israel, sirens have been going off all throughout the day in different communities here, as the IDF says Hezbollah has fired over 100 projectiles at northern Israel. In Lebanon, the IDF has continued to carry out airstrike operations, hitting 15 separate targets in the Beirut area. That includes striking one of Hezbollah's intelligence headquarters that is in the region of Lebanon's capital. And on the ground, Israeli forces operating on Lebanese soil. They announced today that a 9th IDF troop killed in action as Israeli forces try and push Hezbollah back north of the Litani River in order to get Israeli citizens back into homes and communities here in northern Israel. And then there's this big question that is hanging over everyone here. How and when shall Israel respond to Iran's strike this week? President Biden was asked about this today.
What kind of sanctions are you considering?
I'll sell them before I tell you.
Do you support striking Iran's oil facilities, sir?
We're in discussion with that. I think that would be a little, anyway.
If you let Israel retaliate, what are the plans to allow Israel to strike back against Iran?
First of all, we don't allow Israel, we advise Israel, and there's nothing going to happen today.
The president making clear that the decision lies with Israel, but the United States does not support their ally hitting nuclear sites in Iran. Reporting from Haifa, Israel, Robert Sherman, News Nation.
Recovery efforts continue throughout the South following Hurricane Helene.
President Biden spent the day visiting impacted areas in Georgia and Florida. The president spent yesterday touring storm damage in the Carolinas. Meanwhile, former President Trump visited Georgia yesterday and is expected to travel to North Carolina next week. 200 deaths are now linked to the hurricane, and hundreds more are still missing. Here in the state line, we saw temperatures climb a bit, getting up near 80 degrees today.
Candace King will let us know how long that warm weather will stick around. She's live in a tractor with her full forecast next.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, good evening. Welcome back. You may be wondering why I am sitting in a combine. Well, you know, the harvest has been going on here for quite some time. A lot of guys, gals have been out in the fields working the beans, the corn. And with the weather as it has been, it's been dry, which has been nice to get out in the fields, but you may notice back here behind me, there's a lot of dust kicking up. We are down at Jim and Sandy Brooks Farm here in northern DeKalb County in the Kirkland-Fairdale area, and I'm actually in the combine with Ted. He's busy, hard at work, kind of going back and forth here. I don't want to interrupt him because he's talking away. I don't know, can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing now and kind of how the harvest has been so far?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
The corn's real dry and everything's been going real good.
Good, good. I know you mentioned it being dry. Are you seeing some problems? I know some of the corn stalks have kind of been rounding up on your head here. So has that been a problem that you've seen with the really dry conditions?
I didn't quite understand.
Oh, sure. So you've had, like, with the drier conditions, have you noticed any problems as far as like actually getting in and combining, like the just kind of rounding up on your combine?
Not till we got into a certain variety. It's got all the leaves on it, all the tassels, and it's hard, so dry it won't go in the combine.
Sure, yeah. So a little rain would probably be beneficial. A little rain would probably be beneficial for that.
Yeah, just a little moisture.
A little moisture, yeah. Well, you know, I want to thank you guys so much for allowing us to come down here, but it's a good view of, you know, a lot of the tractors, the combines that you guys see out, and to talk a little bit about that safety aspect of it too. They're moving from field to field, they're moving equipment, so you want to make sure that you are taking precautions and yielding to the farm equipment. But we're going to get into that just a little later. I want to get you to your harvest forecast now. As we go throughout the day tomorrow, temperatures will be in the lower 70s with that northeasterly wind. Winds will pick up Saturday, Sunday, so that may be a little bit of a concern. I know some of the concern here has been with just how dry it's been and those gusty winds and dry conditions leading to the potential for some field and brush fires. And I think that may go up here as we get into the weekend, especially when you look at those latest drought monitors for northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin still dealing with those dry conditions. And as we look with our SkyTrack camera out in Rochelle, there just isn't a lot of cloud cover out there right now as we maintain that sunshine, and our temperatures sitting in the upper 70s. 78 right now in Rockford, 79 currently down in Rochelle. There's actually a cold front sitting just down to the south of us, but the cloud cover to the northwest. You see a couple of rain showers with that. That'll slowly slide in here as we go after midnight, I'd say. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, we may get a light shower or two. At this point, doesn't look like it's really going to amount for much, at least for us. We may see some heavier rain there just down to the southwest of us. Winds will shift back around to the northeast tomorrow. We dry things out as we head into Friday night. Saturday, Sunday, going to be mostly dry again. Now our wind will pick up a bit as we head into Saturday afternoon. Second cold front comes in. That'll drop temperatures down just a bit once we get into Sunday. So for tonight, we're down to 57 degrees. We've got increasing cloud cover, passing shower. This again about that 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock time frame. Temperature tomorrow near 73. A little breezy with that northeasterly wind gusting to about 20 miles per hour. This is what the next 7 days looks like. We'll maintain that wind, 30 mile per hour wind gust Saturday, Sunday, guys. Upper 60s on Monday, but we hold on to that above average and dry trend even as we head into next week.
Thank you, Candace.
That was a pretty neat view,
it
wasn't
really
it?
was.
I've never seen anything like that
in a
before.
combine. That's not happening every day.
Scott's in next with sports. The Ice Hogs have another preseason game tonight, but will their top players take the ice?
And a Nick 10 football player gets some good news from a Big Ten school.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
The Ice Hogs got their first preseason game action under their belts yesterday morning. They'll get game number 2 under their belts tonight. This time on the road, though, against the same team they defeated yesterday, the Iowa Wild. This game will be in Des Moines at 7 o'clock. Anders Sorensen didn't hold back yesterday. He played all of the Ice Hogs' key players, including Frank Nazar. Now, I asked Sorensen if that would be the case again tonight.
Yeah, no, we'll probably hold most of them out tomorrow. Just the back-to-backs. The season's long anyways, and we got some good, and we have some guys here that we want to look at to give them an opportunity to see. Like I said earlier, there's some competition for spots, so want to give some of these other guys a chance to show, not just in practice but in game as well.
It will be a tense night in Milwaukee again. The Brewers and Mets go at it in Game 3 of their wild card series. The winner advances, the loser heads home. The first pitch will be at 6:08. Tobias Myers and Jose Quintana will be the starting pitchers. And the biggest game of the high school football season in the Northwest Upstate Illini Conference will take place tomorrow night. The Dupac Rivermen will take on the Lena Winslow Panthers. Leewin had a rare bye week last weekend when its non-conference opponent, Mineral Point, canceled their game. I asked Coach Aaron if that week off was a good thing or a bad thing for the Panthers.
If you had to have a week off, that was the week, going into a Dupac week. It's a big prep week for us. I was disappointed for the kids. You only get 9 Friday nights a year, so those are pretty special. And so I was really disappointed for the kids. But you know what? I think they took it better than I did. So, some of them went up and watched Dupac. Some of them went to Stockton EPC. And so, we made the best out of it.
Oh, much more on the Leewin-Dupac game tonight at 9 and 10. How about this? Guilford receiver and track standout Messiah Tilson says he has a scholarship offer from Brett Bielema and the Fighting Illini. Tilson is in his junior season at Guilford. His blazing speed has him in demand. NIU and Western Michigan are some of the other schools that have been after him. And no surprise here, Caitlin Clark is the WNBA's Rookie of the Year. Clark averaged more than 19 points per game for the Indiana Fever. She also set a league record for assists, and she led the league in three-pointers. She received 66 of the 67 votes from a media panel for the award. Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky got the other first-place vote. That's sports. We'll be right back.
Well, our dry conditions are going to continue here through the rest of this evening. We do see a couple of showers move in later tonight. That'll be with the arrival of some cooler air. That'll bring our temperatures down just a bit for tomorrow, but still seasonably warm as we're in the low 70s for the afternoon. We head into the weekend. The wind will start to pick up. Low 80s again on Saturday, so a warm day. Slight chance for a shower, maybe a rumble of thunder, especially north Saturday night. Big story for the weekend, guys, will be the wind.
Thanks, Candace.
See you at 6.